Against the wall, OpTic, in a do-or-die situation, go for a last pick-up of Huskar. But Team Secret going to try and counter it with the Necrophos. And it looks like a pretty good Necrophos game, too.
It's nice against a lot of these heroes. And there's no real way for them to get through the Ghost Shroud. At the same time, that's a Huskar. And Zai is going to be playing my favorite set in Dota, the Rat King.
The Rat King Chen. It just looks so cool.
It really does. The crown is really what completes it.
Yeah. I mean, they also did a really good job on the rat's facial features.
Yeah.
The eyes and stuff. Look
That's
really
a Rat King.
And then this, I mean, I haven't actually looked at the Chen set itself on him, but he looks cool.
I mean, he's kind of irrelevant when you've got the Rat King.
Yeah, that's true. So who won the draft? I mean, is Huskar really that good in this game? Isn't Huskar pretty bad versus Bloodseeker? Am I wrong?
No, you stand your, you just like hold, you hit hold position and then.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hero that does a lot of physical damage, and you have to be careful whenever you ult.
Depends on
like if you get
build.
ruptured as you ult, like
really like Ace to go Blade Mail this game.
Yeah, Blade Mail. Then later he's gonna go BKB.
Yeah, then you just fight the Huskar.
Yeah,
you're probably fine.
The Quap does pure damage. He also does physical damage, decent amount, and then you've got Necrophos.
There's no real save either.
You have the only save you have is
Chen.
Peter getting a Nightmare on the Reaper Scythe hit.
You got a Chen sandback too.
Chen sandback, yeah, that's true. I don't know. If I'm OpTic, I'm worried. I think I like Secret's draft more. But maybe that's just because they have Mareska. Dark Willow hero.
Prepare for battle.
So in our mid matchup, the Bloodseeker is going to be matched up against CCNC's Marana, I'm guessing. 33 and Peter Pandam are going to head down to bottom with the Ursa and Bane. They're going to match into Silencer Necrophos, which should feel pretty good for mid one as the Necrophos. You definitely don't want your Bloodseeker down there against the Ursa. That's the biggest thing you have to avoid, right?
Yeah, at all costs.
And so maybe that's why you think they're going to put Marana Bane down here? If they see the Necrophos, they just put Ursa mid.
Yeah, you should be willing to be flexible in this game. Because Ace shouldn't really care too much about Marana.
No.
Like, her base damage isn't high enough for you to really care about that harass. You just pop Blood Rage.
Yeah, just look at the difference right now. 55 damage, and then Bloodseeker's holding 61 without Blood Rage.
That's why mid one also went for like a pseudo mid build as well, so that they could also swap if necessary.
CCNC did not go for a pseudo mid build.
He just went for a mid build.
He just went straight to mid build. So maybe he is gonna go mid. Man.
The battle begins.
Indeed he will. As he's going to secure the bounty runes, as Zai is going to actually lead the block for him. It's going to be Fada in this top lane.
What's happening? They're both running over mid.
Fada doesn't... I don't think Fada is going to love being at top against Pycat, personally.
Why not?
I don't know. You just kind of get Flame.
Yeah, but you got the range on him.
You just get Burning Spirit.
No. What? You dagger him and you right-click him back.
I don't know if
he's got less range than you. He's got no armor to start the game. Your sound effects are just terrible, by the way.
What are you talking about?
They're never on point.
Close your eyes and that's...
Look at that. Shadow struck. Pycat has to run into the trees and TP. Oh. Yeah, so that really was not the Brambles.
That was a free Brambles.
That was just, hey, listen, I'm not going to say anything about that, all right? Brambles are hard to play sometimes.
Cap, if you close your eyes and listen, you could hear the noise.
Okay, give it to me again. Okay, is Pycat attacking somebody right now? Is that what's happening?
That's exactly what's happening.
Wow.
He's going to get sent back. His game is so ruined. You were completely right.
Dude, I can't believe you thought that was going to be okay.
I mean, I don't know. I played, okay, because I played Huskar mid versus Quap, and it's great.
Huh.
Oh, man, this is a disaster. This is an abject disaster.
I mean, it's the levels, right? That's good for you in mid.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you get to level 4 or 5, I'm sure it gets a lot better for Huskar. But
I mean, because Quap can't really kill you at that point, and you trade more efficiently.
yeah.
But I guess in this dual lane situation, Huskar don't play that game. As Ace is going to pick up.
Got it. I got it on screen. Don't worry about it.
Nice. I didn't see that coming at all.
Ace just, hey,
just
I don't
kinda
know what
right into
happened to Peter. He was too far forward, I guess, or something. I don't know.
He's got sleep, too.
Yeah, he's got sleep. I don't know. Maybe he was trying to aggressively set up for an arrow combination. Failed miserably. He's going to try and go for it again. Get him. All right. Got the arrow. 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 Oh, it still hit him. Okay. Is Ace dead? He's stunned for so long. He's just now going to wake up. Tries to throw it on Blood Right, but he's still down.
My man's is dead. Peter knew what he was doing.
Yeah, I guess so. It was the long con. CC&C, nice deny on that range creep.
33 is going to want to swap lanes right now. But I don't know how effective that's going to be, as mid one just kind of sits here.
Yeah, they keep on having this little merry-go-round. From bottom to mid to bottom.
Yes, the Bloodseeker. Going to see the Ursa. Zai now going to get the Hurricane creep. And Pycat's doing fine. See, I told you. He's caught up just okay. It's partially because Zai's literally taking no XP, but...
And Zai is also one of the dumbest supports in the game when he gets like a Tornado or a Satyr. Thank goodness he didn't get the Satyr.
Yeah.
For a secret anyway. So they are going to stick, I guess, with the matchups for now. Maybe they feel like since Ace has gotten a couple levels, he can deal with the Ursa a bit better. That's what they hope. Brambles does manage to snatch onto Pycat. Zai's going to come in. And he turns and fight, and Pycat's actually fine. The 1-1-1 build. And now it's Tornado time. Penitent's doing a lot of extra damage to Fada. Look at that Tornado go to work. They just can't get away from it. Bottom lane. 33.
33 that dies.
That died?
And Peter does have a brain sap, but Ace is just going to salve and run back. And I don't know what's happening in this bottom lane, but not things that I necessarily expected.
Yeah. I mean, the Ursa should win this lane against the Bloodseeker pretty handedly, right?
That was my thought process.
Well,
that is not
maybe
what
people
happened.
just got a little bit too low. He got a lot of thirst damage. Yeah.
All 3 cores right now from Team Secret, 1, 2, and 3. If you are a Team Secret fan, yay.
If you're a part of that green wall. Boo.
Boo. Boo. I also thought you said Zai is one of the dumbest supports in the game.
No, I did not say that.
Because you actually had like this long pause for quite some time.
I meant I just hate Chen. He just runs neutral creeps at you, and you just hate your life. I feel like it's very silly. They do manage to get the Brambles, but Zai instantly TPs. Being a smart player that he is, will instantly TP out when danger is near. Peter has an Invis rune. Looks like he kind of wanted to go mid lane to see if he can go for a sleep, but instead he'll catch Puppey. They do have the level 2 Earth Shock. This is going to be Puppey's death, I do believe. They managed to get maximum damage out of the Nightmare before quickly dispatching him.
He's going to go down real easy. So now in this top lane, Pycat is starting to catch up. Has overtaken the Queen of Pain now.
Puppey wants to get some wards down.
And Pycat's almost got Armlet.
Ace, feeling the pressure. Don't want to get hit by the Blood Right, though. 33 dodges it instead of doing damage to the Bloodseeker. But 26 and 9, Bloodseeker's doing quite well in CS, and 33 is actually suffering a bit. 14 and 4, he is the lowest of all 3 of the cores.
Away from there.
And right now, Ace kind of afraid to step forward into the creep wave. It's 33. I think I nuked quite a bit. top lane, the Yapzor. Gonna pop the Shadow Realm, instantly come out of it. Ops actually hit the catapults.
Oh, he's going for the Bramble build.
You like that build? I know you said that your Willow's legit now.
Yeah.
Is that the build?
I think it might be the build for this game. Because he wants the lockdown on the Mirana and Huskar. It feels bad having Shadow Realm maxed out maybe against Huskar.
Doesn't Huskar
Not
just
sure.
pop his ult? Run across?
Trying to chase down the Ursa. Bloodright does land on him. Ace is going to come really close to getting this kill, but the Nightmare comes out first. Puppey is not going to wake up his ally in time. Bloodseeker takes some damage from Peter and misses out on that kill.
Ooh, one more.
Over the top lane, they do manage to get the Curse Crown onto Zai.
Is going to go down. Loses his creep.
They kill the Centaur as well. 59 gold. Decent amount of experience as well. But it's all space. Pycat is getting all the solo experience. He's almost level 6 now and has the Helm of Iron Will, the big upgrade in armor that really makes Huskar quite the dangerous creature in lane.
This bottom lane is not what we expected it to be, especially with the lane swaps. They haven't really been able to do anything. And 33 is not having fun in this game, and CCNC getting chased out of this lane.
Thinking about going for that Reaper Scythe. The arrow mid one just stand still.
That's a good counter. To not move at all, as now they don't have the sleep.
33 is going to catch him with the Earth Shock. Mid one, diving past the tower for so long, is going to get punished.
Oh,
Keeps himself
certainly
alive
dead.
a little bit longer, but it's inevitable death.
Didn't have the arrow, but still a pretty easy kill on him. As in the top lane, Yaps are going to throw out the Brambles. Isn't going to connect at all on Pycat, as the time-tested strategy of not walking into them.
Yes.
The more I look at them, the more obvious it should feel. But I seem to run into all of them.
Yeah, me too. That's why I picked the hero,
Radiant's
so I don't
middle
have to play
tower
against
is
it.
under attack.
Also, Bramble doesn't cancel TP.
No, it doesn't.
We were fools.
I mean, I didn't think it was going to cancel the TP, but you should still land the Brambles to get damage.
True.
Sleep. Get close with the Earthshock. He is ruptured up, but they're still going to try and go for the quick kill onto Puppey. Bramble slows him down just a little bit. And the AoE stun will allow Ace to maybe be able to get this kill on 33 with Luminlight Shadow. They don't have any detection. So they're just going to wait out the rupture. And Ace will again miss out on a kill on 33. They're going to send him back.
Yeah.
And he'll TP back in as needed.
Invisibility.
Nice rotation down as at top, mid one. Gonna get gone on. CCNC throws the arrow, whiffs.
That was so close.
I feel like if he had just thrown it straight down, mid one doesn't have the move speed
Yeah.
to actually hit.
Right up against that wall, he can't really dodge it. There's no maneuverability. Yapzor, Shadow Realms at the first side of danger, can't afford to be nightmared. Ace needs some help though. Throws a little bit of damage onto 33. The Brambles go out trying to catch some heroes, but it doesn't hit 33, who just enrages himself and manages to get the kill on the Bloodseeker. Now Zai is going to be caught by Fana, who TP'd in. We'll be able to finish off him. The silence up Peter Pan Dam is in trouble as well.
He's got
Fana has
Brain
another
Sap.
Shadow Strike to be able to slow him down. Peter can turn and Brain Sap for a little bit of extra HP, but I think he's still going to be caught as Secret are willing to dive the tower to be able to get this kill, or maybe not. Slowly take him out. The Shadow Strike plus the Urn is going to be able to do the trick. Pycat TP's in and takes apart Puppey, who's left behind by the Nightmare. Nobody else wanted to die like that. Fada has a blink. He'll stay ahead of the Ursa over the mid lane. Ruptured up CCNC. He actually leaps there and now is dead. He pops a Star. Oh, no, he's dead.
He wants the suicide. He saw mid one coming. He understood his options.
He's like, no, not the Reaper Scythe.
Not this time, buddy.
10-minute bounty runes coming up. Fada will get one of them, but it looks like OpTic are going to get the other 3. But Secrets are getting a lot of damage on this mid-tier 1 tower, so it's probably worth the trade-off here for Secret. Especially if they can get Zai as well. Bloodright comes out. Zai's going to take a lot of damage from Reaper Scythe coming in. That's going to be enough. Fada gets the extra nuke just to make sure they get the Reaper Scythe timing onto the Chen.
They're going to want to take this mid tower. CCNC is back here. But Fada going to TP out, pops the regen rune, heading towards bottom
33
lane.
going to be caught by Fada. Man, this guy's just, he's all over the map, and he just keeps on finding more and more kills for
the
Team
ulti.
Secret. 8-6 now, takes a kill streak off of 33's Ursa.
Yeah. They did lose the tower, and PyCat gets the last hit on that, but...
The smoke in through. Peter, as well as CCNC, came in trying to go for an arrow sleep combination, but instead it's going to be Feeder who ties. Arrow comes out, actually lands on Fada, but there's so many heroes here from Secret. Moonlight Shadow buys a little bit of space. They don't quite have the thirst damage. Now they'll get it. PyCat, he's going to turn. He wants to be able to kill Fada. They go for the global silence, though. PyCat already has the damage, though. Even without the burning spears, he can finish off Fada.
And Zai trying to see who he can find, but looks like a full retreat from Secret. The rest of the gang is going to get out of there as Yapzor doesn't have the brambles quite yet.
He has base boots. He needs to stay ahead of this Earthshock. 33 tries to clap the ground, misses mid one. Mid one turns around and takes his life instead. OpTic just getting routed all over the map. I mean, even that one kill on Fada, it cost them Moonlight Shadow and a bunch of heroes and global silence.
Yes, it was not easy.
And meanwhile, Secret's just getting free kills all over the map.
I'm not really sure what OpTic, the game plan is here with some of these picks.
Yeah.
Like the Huskar is nice, but you want to be able to dominate your lane. He is 2-0, but not the best CS.
I'm just not convinced that this Huskar matches up.
Yeah. I'd imagine in an ideal world, they get Roshan at a reasonable time.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where things go. But I don't know. It just doesn't feel like...
I guess Secret's lineup is kind of like all fighting.
Yeah.
And so if you do take an advantage against them, they don't have many other options.
And they're really good at fighting those.
They do manage to get the Curse Crown. Arrow comes out. Everyone's going to be able to dodge that. The Brambles holds in CCNC for a while. All run back, but they're going to fight at this choke point. They see the option to rupture up PyCat. They try and go for the ultimate out from Yapzor, but he gets just eaten by the bear. Ursa's trying to outrun. They manage to get the in-snare onto Ace, holding him in place so 33 can get out. Pop's healing salve will be able to keep himself alive for now. Fada actually missing, canceling that salve.
Yeah,
the Tier 1 tower is still alive.
Huskar's going to be pretty healthy here. Just going to pop the heal again. And that's okay. OpTic going to get a kill for nothing. They might lose a tower, though. Everybody from Secret's up here, so they want to grab something out of this.
Yeah.
You don't want to just waste your time. It's the Blade Mail. That was the item that we predicted before the game started. Comes out first onto Ace. This is going to enable him to fight directly into that Huskar if he needs to. His PPD.
Sleep out first. PyCat can go for the light break on him if they want, but instead it's going to be the Terrorize that catches them. The global silence as well. Both these heroes are totally Secret's control.
Ooh, they thought they were just going to get a free kill onto the Bloodseeker. Instead, Secret, they hung around, not playing greedy, came as 5.
They still have the rupture. CCNC's got to get out of here fast.
He is indeed just going to leap out, not going to risk anything here.
It felt like their timing was off. Like, they had CCNC pushing in mid and they were pushing bottom. Once some heroes show, then maybe the Huskar can be aggressive at top lane, but instead they just stumble into 5 heroes.
I think they just wanted too much.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower.
Whereas Secret right now, like you said, because they have such a team-fighting lineup, they're just sticking together, taking objectives. They took mid together, they took that 5 bottom together, they all ran just like this up to top lane. They get some kills. They stuck with it even after they lost the Yapzor.
And again, they've got like the really good catch. We specifically talked about these 2 heroes, Dark Willow and Bloodseeker, in that regard. So when OpTic try and split, they are so susceptible to getting caught. You saw CCNC could not stick around very long in pushing that mid tower for fear of getting ruptured.
This is Marana. CCNC, he is fallen quite far behind in net worth. Whereas the 3 cores from Team Secret, well on their way to having a very good game. So they're going to smoke up again. They're going to go for the 4-man. Fada
takes the smoke and does manage to get the Nightmare. Starts running himself away. Maybe Peter can actually get out of here. The triple Centaurs posing a threat. Zai's actually going to get ruptured up. Can Zai TP? Oh, Zai doesn't have a TP. Zai.
This Ace going to pick up the bounty room real fast in front of him. PPD going to get nabbed there too.
Wow, it's just awkward.
Yeah, indeed it was.
I mean, at least the smoke didn't kill a core. You could be happy about that. But
there's still a bounty rune on the ground. Oh, I hate when that happens. As they're now going to rotate a lot of heroes up here. Fada.
Oh, they are just constantly moving back and forth on other sides of the map. The arrow does scout out some of these, though.
They're just playing so fast.
OpTic retreat.
They're not allowing OpTic to get anywhere on the map. Wherever somebody goes, they follow. They're constantly applying pressure everywhere on the map. This is the type of team secret that we like to see. Yes, they pick greedy cores, but this is how you enable it.
Okay, I want to talk about a couple mechanics that we haven't brought up yet. First of all, we've got Rupture into Terrorize. Really good combination, forcing them to run away. And then another thing, this Bloodseeker versus the Huskar, PyCat is very often low when he wants to be able to farm neutrals, right? Because you just do it faster. But that also means he's in thirst range. And so our Bloodseeker is just getting free vision of him, as well as just the extra movement speed and damage.
You're going to lose a Centaur here, Zai, as Secret, once again, they're starting to group up as 4. They're going to fight PPD.
They had some vision around here surrounding him. These two supports are kind of like sticking around together, but
I don't feel like they should be. As Zai, look at how far this dive is.
He had it in his backpack. The TP's just not going to be there in time. He's trying to get the Centaur stun, does manage to get it, but there's nobody here to punish.
Look
the
at how
thing
deep they
is
are.
that OpTic cores are just not playing with the supports. They're trying to push out the waves, and so the supports are just free food every single time they're spotted.
And once again, somebody TP's down the bottom. The YapzOr doesn't want CCNC to get anything on the map. PyCat trying to hit Ancients, desperately trying to get this BKB. And I mean, right now, if you get 2-0'd here, I think that this puts OpTic at the very bottom of their group. It puts Secret in a very good position to potentially still get top 4, even with the negative record.
Ace, meanwhile, is building into an halberd. He already has the Sange. So he's going to have a great Huskar counter or an Ursa counter in the coming fights. Especially against this Ursa, who is only rocking a Blink Dagger right now, is going to go for a Basher.
Yeah. I want to go back to your point, though. It does feel as though there's not a lot of cohesion on the side of OpTic.
Yeah.
Like, what is the game plan? It just feels like now they're... It almost just feels like the game is just waiting to end.
Yeah. It feels like these supports are, like, throwing their lives to buy, like, 2 more seconds.
Yeah. Whereas Secret, they're just constantly smoking. They're gathering together. They're moving... They're always connecting, which is a good point.
And they're not losing objectives, right? Like, they're always TPing back in time to defend.
They've lost just this bottom tower, which they lost so early on as
Ace runs into the high ground with his Blade Mail, threatening OpTic, daring them to go on to him.
Yeah, but
now with the Moonlight Shadow, maybe OpTic can take a fight. They see that Fada's in the top lane. Maybe they can go for an engagement in middle.
It would require a dive, though. And PPD running forward here. Going to get the sleep off.
Sleep in. 33 is ready to go, but they wake up the Bloodseeker and start etching their way backwards. And OpTic, they just don't want to take the fight. They've got some items coming in. They've got the Maelstrom for the Mirana. The BKB is kind of close for PyCat. He's about halfway there.
You got the Spirit Vessel, which is going to be very good against the Chen and the Huskar.
Yeah.
I was wondering why they were giving Dark Willow last hits.
That's a good call.
Oh, arrow.
That is a Fiend's Grip on the side, but a Global Silence goes down. Mid one can now turn. He does have the Reaper's Scythe ready to go on to Peter. He's going to throw it out now. Doesn't quite kill him. Peter turns around, manages to get the Brain Stab over here. We do have the Terrorize. 33 immediately enrages and TP's out. That's a really good play by him to dodge all of that, but PyCat is now left alone. Fada's going to go for the backline. Already managed to kill one support. He's going to go for Zai as well. Well, the stun laid out onto PyCat gives Ace the space to be able to kill him. Sonic Wave on through, but the hero's already dead, Fada.
Well. He really thought he was helping out there when he threw out that ulti.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But everyone has already been killed. Now it's just 2 heroes alive from OpTic. Another tier 2. Looks like it's going to go the way of Team Secret. As the next set of items will start filtering in, you've got the Halberd that's going to come out onto Ace. That's going to be his Huskar killer. Mid one about to pick up the Aeon Disc. And with that, there's not a whole lot of disables that are going to work very effectively against him. You can't open up Fiend's Grip anymore against him. The arrow into anything isn't really going to work anymore. They're just going to continue to 5-man. Now they're going to set their sights towards this bottom lane. And OpTic, they are hard-pressed to defend.
Like, at what point, farm-wise, can OpTic have a chance to reclaim this game? Say they can just stretch it out for another, like, 20 minutes. Does anything change for them?
I'm not entirely sure, because I feel like PyCat probably needs BKB. Then maybe the game gets a little bit better, but I don't know what the end objective is for them.
Yeah.
So once you get that BKB, to get another pick off here.
Arrow does manage to land, and they're going to try and take Puppey down. 33.
Oh, he's dead.
Will be able to get that one kill, but the Enrage is going to run out. Now he's already dead. CCNC jumps into danger, trying to challenge Fada as best he can, but the Dark Will on the side is going on his Zai. Curse Crown does manage to allow him to be able to get that kill. Jump forward from the Quap, but the send back on CCNC, he lives. The Rupture was placed on him, but he's back in the fountain, healing up. OpTic trade 1 for 3, though.
And getting a kill at this point feels kind of okay.
We
of
did
how far behind they
something.
are.
And that kill was only worth 264 gold.
And now you've got a Hex, by the way, on Fada.
Oh, boy. First item Hex. That's interesting.
I think it works because of the nature of your lineups.
Okay.
A little bit greedy. Getting another form of instant disable / initiation.
Yeah. Especially all these heroes, like Mirana has an escape mechanism, the Ursa has Enrage.
You don't have to carry this game.
Yeah.
The Necro and the Bloodseeker are going to do that for you. So you getting more damage items doesn't really change too much.
Right.
Whereas having more forms of initiation, more ways to disable, like getting on top of the Mirana, you hex her instantly, she's going to die.
Mm-hmm. Well, you could definitely see all of OpTic's eggs are in the Lit Huskar get BKB basket. There's going to be the reveal of the Scythe. Oh, an attempt at a sleep dodge, but that's not going to save CCNC. I think Fada read Peter exactly like a book, and now they're going to be able to get an extra kill.
Yeah, look at that Hex initiation.
Yeah.
Nobody can really play on the map anymore from the side of OpTic.
Just what I was waiting for.
Nice. I hear Fury swipes.
Yeah, Ursa's just farming up jungle, that's all. All right, BKB, 350 gold. Pycat, can you turn this game around? Because it's not looking great right now. Secret are going to be able to get an Aegis on top of the 13,000 gold lead that they have. Spirit Vessel for Zai is what he's going to try and build, but after he gets the Spirit Vessel, you also need to kill something to get charges. And that may be the harder task for him.
Yeah. Things aren't looking too hot right now as Secret contemplating going high ground. Mid one, gonna poke his head. He's got the Aeon Disc, so there's no real burst that can go onto him. It's gonna do too much, and Pycat, oh, he wants that BKB so bad.
All right, so here's how you solve the Aeon Disc, right? You send back the Huskar or the Ursa, and you just have him life break in.
Yeah,
right?
I like it.
Yeah. And then without Aeon Disc, they don't really have a good high ground hitter, right?
That's not the worst idea I've heard in the world. Is Puppey gonna get caught on the instant duels?
Mid one was ready for that one. 33 is going to try and go for the TP out. They do not have Reaper Scythe, nor can Terrorize get there in time. So now the BKB is up for OpTic. I mean, we've got a lot of optimism in our analysis that OpTic can turn this game around with the BKB, but
we got to say it, right?
Yeah. You got to create some sort of...
It is unlikely, but... No.
Otherwise, it's just going to be, the story of this game is going to be Secret stomped the hell out of OpTic all the way through. They had no chance.
That kind of was the story of this game.
Yeah. Shen creeps running around. Man, Secret are this far up, and they still don't have the tier 1 and tier 2 at bottom lane. Well, that's just more gold. They're just going to get an even bigger net worth lead.
I think it's because they realized at 24 minutes that they're so strong. They were poking, and they're like, you know what? This is still the first Aegis. Maybe we shouldn't go high ground. But I don't think they're used to being this far ahead.
Yeah. And I guess that was where I was kind of leading with the, if you can stretch this game 20 minutes, like, are you really that scared of Huskar? Like, if you wait for another Aegis, I think you're very happy with your lineup in the mid game for Secret.
Almost definitely is. Every single one of Zai's creeps are getting hunted right now. He's going to live one purple dude.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Makes it out with 100 health.
Yay.
I think Secret just go high ground right now.
Yeah.
You see everybody from OpTic. Yeah, the positioning is really off right now from OpTic.
What is OpTic? They giving up a lane of racks?
Base
just
race.
for more farm?
Radiant's top tower has
What?
Secret have to be
tower is under attack.
really pleased if they see
All right,
this.
they're all TPing back, but the tier 3 is already gone. By the time they get here, they may be a melee racks down. All right, 33
They're playing back to their sentry because they only have one.
Yeah, Moonlight Shadow does see some of these heroes. They do manage to get a long-range sleep. Arrows coming out. It's not going to hit Midwan, who already woke up. They managed to get the Scythe Device immediately in with the Terrorize as well with the Rupture on top of 33. They're focusing on the Bear, and they'll have him too. Pycat, he's going to be the next target. He does have BKB with a buyback on the Ursa. OpTic may still be able to fight this, but they want to try and draw Secret into their high ground, but Secret are not taking that bait.
Secret, all they used was the Dark Willow ulti and the Rupture. The Rupture will be up soon enough. They still have Global Silence. Puppey was very disciplined in it.
Yeah. He could have freaked out and go, oh, team fight time, but...
No, he knew that there was no reason to have to use it. Once he saw the Rupture into Terrorize combination, they were going to get the kill anyways, as Fada splitting up a little bit from his team. Going to push out this top lane. The thing about Secret in this game, too, is that they are very diligent about pushing out these waves.
They have vision on this high ground. They're going to see all these heroes trying to come in. And it's Secret choice. Do they want to take this fight without Fada? They have the Aegis. They're going to side against it. Again, just disciplined play. 33 is going to try and still catch these heroes. He does have the Enrage. He can take that up, but now he's Global Silence. So now he's going to be stunned. He didn't pop the Enrage fast enough, and now he's dead. Hopefully that's space for Pycat to be able to come in, but he tries to go on the Aeontis. Arrow naps onto the Necrophos. He's turning onto Ace, though, with the Bloodseeker, the Blade Mail. He has that one. Trying around Reaper Sights. Will be able to take out the Mirana. OpTic have been wiped from the face of the earth, and all they took was an Aegis, so they call it here. Secret do indeed stomp OpTic into the ground in Game 2, and in the end, 2-0 for the series.
And now, if I'm reading this correctly, this will place Secret
6-6?
6-6. So depending on how Serenity's game went, they might actually have gone from the bottom of the group